And people may be gathering at the river's edge to try to get a good look at the flooding, but there is nothing like seeing it from up here. It's a really amazing sight to see how wide the river has become, flooding the land up against it. We've seen Bridge 1 shut down this morning because of the rising water. From up here, it's a tiny toy in comparison to the massive river.
The pavement may end here, but it doesn't mean the water should be here. This road usually turns into a farm road. Not anymore. It's kind of hard to believe you're right smack dab in the middle of two countries. 100,000 kidnappings worldwide. Most of those happen right here in Mexico. And the students will actually have a chance to prepare a delicious snack that's actually good for them. The two local girls basketball teams earning a little extra money for an upcoming trip, but taking time to give to others in the process. An emotional day at Borchers Elementary this afternoon as young students continue mourning the loss of their friend. The touching memorial bringing many to tears. Our Ryan Bailey was there and has our top story tonight at 6. Traffic signals not working, classes being dismissed, all as the lights went out in Laredo. A weekend-long festival honoring fallen ICE agent wrapping up today with hundreds paying their respects and showing their gratitude. Organizers describing it as a very touching tribute for a man some never met but are grateful for. It almost feels like you're walking alongside a beach here. So much dirt was left behind. Laredo police estimate this bridge to be about 25 feet high, and that's exactly how far they say a woman fell before dying early this morning. Increased violence in Nuevo Laredo. It seems even people on our side of the border are becoming witnesses to some of these incidents. That's the very latest. High atop the Rio Grande Plaza Hotel, Annette Garcia, Pro 8 News. What started as a chase several blocks away ended with a swarm of law enforcement near Chacon Creek. Police say two men allegedly stole a vehicle, then headed straight for South Laredo.
Lookout was placed on a red vehicle.
The suspects abandoned the car near Meadow and Roosevelt. One was caught, but in an attempt to escape, the other jumped straight into Chacon Creek. Police say that's when the case turned from chase to rescue. Neck deep in mud and sinking, a second suspect had authorities jumping in to save him.
We had to have the fire department rescue the suspect and the officers involved also.
Covered in mud, officers were able to detain him. Though both tried hiding their faces from our cameras, they couldn't hide from police.
Got it? Yeah, I got it. Okay.
It's not the first time kayakers have taken on the Rio Grande. But for the first time, dozens aren't waiting for the annual Rio Fest to do it. These people, some from Laredo, others from as far away as Washington, D.C., are spending their off time on international waters.
We've already had Border Patrol agents, firemen, police officers, school teachers, the head of the Laredo Main Streets program. They've all come out, and it's amazing because they've all lived on the river all their lives, but they've never seen it like this.
Come on, David.
Quick currents and small rapids take us down the river's curves, and hidden around the bend, a tranquil, unruffled mirror of water. Still scarred from the floodwaters, Manadas Creek meets the river.
It's fascinating. It really is amazing that Laredo's never really seen this before.
Big River Outfitters has been offering the tours for only a few weeks, and already changes have been made, not because of the flood, but because of violence.
We used to like to take out downtown. We've moved our operation upstream where we put in at Father McNabeau Park. We take out at the Environmental Science Center, so we don't go anywhere as near the city of Nuevo Laredo. We don't come into contact with any people.
And after a little while of this, it's kind of hard to believe you're right smack dab in the middle of two countries, and that's the whole point of this, seeing the Rio Grande in a way it's never been seen before.
And when you come out here, you don't feel endangered at all. It's just you and the river.
Changing its image one ride at a time.
We think it's an incredibly necessary and lucky opportunity we've got to help redefine what the river is and what the Laredo is.
On the Rio Grande, Annette Garcia, Pro 8 News.
I'm going to lose everything I worked for. Everything we actually worked, me and my wife worked for, together, to build this up. I mean, everything.
Devastated and completely helpless. They're two words seeming to describe the emotions of hundreds of Laredoans spending hours watching their northwest side homes slowly submerge.
We might lose stuff. Yeah, we might lose stuff.
We got a
For Oscar Salinas, it was difficult to even describe the few things he was able to salvage. Even his vehicles are now underwater. His neighbors were asked to evacuate around 5 Thursday morning. They're still shocked at just how little time they had to get out.
Around 7, everything was like already like filled.
In the last few minutes, we've seen some of those porches over there completely disappear under the water. And in the last few minutes, more rain has begun to fall. Small rodents finding refuge on whatever piece of land they could are now swimming down what looks like a river, taking the place of a city street. Some people say they don't even want to imagine what mess will be left behind. Oscar Salinas simply says he's glad he and his family are safe.
Mother Nature do whatever she wants, bro, but I'm going to beat one way or another. I will beat Mother Nature, bro.
Annette Garcia, Pro 8 News.